She is gone. Guys, Devin from 9 Day Fiance has left Korea and is in America. I don't want to waste anyone's time, so let's just jump right into how I know that she is here in America. Well, hey, go to her YouTube channel. She posted a vlog a few days ago for the 4th of July with her and her family, and she admitted that yes, I am here in America. However, she refused to disclose any of the details on why she is here, how long she is here for, and she told us that we have to wait and see what happens with her and Ji-hoon on the show. But after last night's episode of 9 Day Fiance, oh my God, if she stays with him, please so help me God, I am going to have to say something to her because she deserves so much better. Last night on 9 Day Fiance, it was a really good episode, but with Ji-hoon and Devin, oh my God, I am so sick and tired of this guy. They finally made it to this apartment that Devin rented for a month. And yes, I said Devin rented it because Devin found and paid for this apartment for 1 month while her and Ji-hoon got their crap together. So she was paying the bill, they got there, and Ji-hoon's parents and Devin's mom, and even Devin and Ji-hoon were like, oh my God, this place looks totally different than it looked online. And everyone was kind of pointing fingers, at Devin. But I was sitting here watching it thinking, you guys, Devin paid for the thing, and Ji-hoon lives in Korea. Why on earth couldn't this guy have found a place, even if Devin was going to pay for it, which is unbelievably nice, and you know, she didn't have to do that. Devin has said on multiple different occasions, she wants to stay at home. She wants to take care of their 2 kids. She wants Ji-hoon to work and make the money. But right now, you know, in their situation, Devin is paying all the bills. So Devin pays for this place. Why on earth can Ji-hoon not at least find a place and visit the place before Devin paid for the freaking month? I mean, what is wrong with this guy? So they get to the place, they go to bed, they wake up the next morning, and Ji-hoon's gone. Ji-hoon said he was going to go, I think, pick up his wallet from his parents' place, and he was gone for like a few hours. So once again, I'm sitting here watching this thinking, what is wrong with this guy? So finally, Devin and Ji-hoon, they go outside. They have a pretty big fight using a translator, thing. So they're going back and forth with this little translator device. And Devin just says, hey, my mom is leaving in however long, a couple weeks, a week or 2. And if you can't straighten this stuff up, I am going to leave with her. But Ji-hoon hasn't even told her half of his lies that we already know that he told his friends a few episodes ago. Remember when Ji-hoon said that he, doesn't have a very good job and blah, 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 and he lied about his salary and a bunch of other stuff that he lied to Devin. So I'm watching this thinking, okay, she's here in America for who knows whatever reason. She can act like she's here for this or that, but come on, she admitted she's here in America, and we just saw their entire relationship unravel, and Ji-hoon is still lying, and the guy won't step up to the plate. So I don't know, I have no idea. I haven't read any spoilers yet on why she is truly in America, but as someone that watches this show and that kind of has a smidge of an idea of relationships, I would assume she's here because she left him and she can't stay with him because he will not support them. I can only assume that. I don't know for sure. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think, but I'm sorry. I know. I am fired up. I am upset because Ji-hoon, come on, you're in your 30s. Get it together. So Ji-hoon and Devin, put in the comments below what you guys think, but oh my God, I was upset. And if we're gonna start talking about bad living situations, let's fast forward to Ariela and Biniam. Ariela, she landed in Ethiopia with her mom, and you know what, guys? Honestly, when I first saw this couple, because Biniam kind of has a little bit of a weird past, I wasn't a big fan. But once I saw Ariela and Biniam together, they finally saw each other after quite a while, and my heart kind of melted. I actually like these 2 people together. I think they're kind of cute together. I don't know if Biniam was just putting on a show for, Ariela's mom, but he does seem to kind of be a genuine enough guy. I might be speaking too soon, but he seems like a nice guy. But, Biniam, he was putting together a living situation for Ariela, and then when they have the kid, and yeah, Ariela hated their apartment. Ariela, if I had to guess, I think she is a little bit, on the higher income side. I don't know for sure, but her family does seem to be a little bit more higher middle class, more well off. And the place that Biniam, got for her, it's not anything terribly nice. Now, if she was someone like Jenny or someone else that kind of just went with the flow and did her own thing, she'd probably be cool with it. But she, like I said, she seems a little bit more, uppity, kind of higher middle class. I have no idea, it just kind of seems that way. And the place Biniam got is not up to those standards. It's a simple place. The bedroom, the living room, it was really simple, but the bathroom, it was definitely kind of a mess. It was unbelievably outdated and just old and rusty. And, I'm a go with the flow guy. I could probably make it work, but it just doesn't seem like she is going to make that work whatsoever. And Biniam, I think, kind of just felt like an idiot because she was so upset. And we saw in the preview for next week's episode that Ariela's mom, when she sees the place, she is like, oh no, 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 you guys cannot stay here, you cannot raise a kid here. So maybe Ariela's mom will just drag Ariela back to New Jersey. And we saw Kenneth and Armando, and they're one of the very few couples in the past few seasons of 90 Day Fiancé I actually like. I wish them nothing but the best. I'm pushing over my positive energy their way. I actually really like them. Armando has a daughter. She is like really excited to see Kenneth. She's excited to be living with them. She's excited, to be raised by the two of them. And I really, I don't think there's going to be much drama. I think it's just going to be happiness, and I think they're going to do really well. They seem to genuinely actually really like each other and love each other, and I just think they're a real couple, which, it's exciting to see with all these other BS couples we've been seeing lately. Then we saw Tim, that Tim guy, ugh. Guys, I'm sorry, I don't like him. I really, genuinely, so far, something about him doesn't seem right to me. Like, I've seen other people on 90 Day Fiancé in the past. I'm not gonna name any names, but I've seen some people, you know who, like Baby Girl Lisa and Jeffrey and people like that, where something just doesn't seem right. Okay, this Tim guy falls into that category. He makes all these weird, corny jokes, so maybe he's just a kind of a goofy guy. He went and met up with his therapist. They sat down, they talked about, what is going on, and the more Tim talks, the more I'm starting to think, okay, Tim and this Meliza girl, whatever, they have a really bad relationship. It kind of seemed like at first that, they were rocky. He admitted that he did cheat on her, which is so surprising because, let's be real, she is like a 9.9 in looks, and he, I'm sorry, is just like an average, 6 or something. So that was surprising to hear that he cheated on her, but he did. He admitted it, and the more he was talking to his therapist, the more it's really obvious that their relationship is really rocky. So I don't know what the heck is going to happen when he gets to Colombia. And yeah, the guy says Colombia in the most annoying accent. I don't even know. He pronounces it so freaking weird, but he's kind of funny. He's kind of quirky. He's just kind of odd. I don't know what's going to happen with those two. Oh, then of course we saw Jenny and Sumit, or should I say the freaking liar. I know. A lot of you guys like Jenny and Sumit, and I actually kind of do too. However, I think Sumit is full of it. He is just so unbelievable. In the last episode, Jenny and him sat down, and she basically just said, look, you need to show me your divorce papers. You gotta show me something because you have lied to me like 100 other times about a million different things. And Sumit, he's the sweet talker that he is, he basically just said, yeah, don't worry. But the thing is, in India, it takes, years and years and years, and it can take a really long time. And he went on and on and on, and he rambled and rambled and rambled. The guy is the boy who cried wolf. He is full of it. Not one thing that he says, in my opinion, is always, 100% true. I think there's always a little bit of truth to everything he says, just a smidge of truth, but it's like I think he's lying the majority of the time. Now he's saying that there's a huge, long lead time to get these divorce papers, and it's going to take this long, and months and years, and maybe there's a smidge of that is true, but I'm sure that he could show her some bit of paperwork or something something to prove that he's actually at least in the process of getting divorced, but he is a liar. I know, I'm sorry, I hate to call him that, I hate to call him out, but in my book, once you start lying a handful of times, you are categorized as a liar, and I don't believe a word that comes out of his mouth. Maybe Sumit makes Jenny happy, maybe Jenny makes Sumit happy. I think they probably do like each other, but he is full of it. And I don't know what's going to happen with Jenny, guys, because I think he's still kind of making stuff up. And the thing I was thinking about yesterday, too, is I don't think she's going to get a job. And she even admitted that she has, like, no savings. So I don't know how she's going to be able to take care of herself. Maybe Sumit will have to work. I don't know. It's kind of weird, kind of odd. I do wish them the best, but I think Sumit is full of it. And you guys are probably wondering, what about Brittany and Yazan? There is so much stuff going on with them on social media and this and that. And Brittany will post stuff on social media, then boom, she'll delete it. It's really, really, really bizarre. I don't know if she just wants attention or what is she trying to accomplish with doing this, but we didn't see them. Their clips were not on because last night's episode was only an hour. Monday nights are only an hour. They're not 2 hours because B90 Stupid Freaking Strikes Back is an hour. That starts at 8, and then, 90 Day Fiance starts at 9. So we only get an hour, so we don't even get to see that many couples, and the clips we do get to see are pretty short. So Brittany and Yazan, they were not on, and yeah, I watched B90 Strikes Back for the first time. I actually sat there and really focused and watched it, and it's just not very entertaining. I also watched Find Love Live, which is after 90 Day Fiance, and put in the comments below if you guys watch it. I asked you guys on Instagram if anyone watches it, and like 98% of you guys said no. It's not really entertaining, kind of boring. I didn't really enjoy it either, but 90 Day Fiance at 9 o'clock, I did enjoy. It was a good episode, very entertaining, very bizarre. Guys, thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and stay tuned for many more videos.